At a young age, I realized that for me to change and for things to change, I needed to change. I recognized that at a young age that I had to be wary of the information that I listened to every single day. Noticing that the things that we put into our mind every day can affect us in the long term. So at an early age, in my early 20s, I realized one thing, and that is that I didn't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. I want to be able to change lives. I want to be able to change the world. But I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So one of the things that I fell back on was the ability to be able to get my fitness back into the way I want to be. So at a young age, I worked hard. I got into the best shape of my life. At that age, in my early 20s, where my metabolism was the best, I'm in the prime of my life, or so I thought. And, you know, that began because I was able to put the right thoughts and put the right ideas in my mind at a young age. And one thing I never really recognized or really realized is that of the compound interest that it can develop in your mind over time. As of right now, 21 was about 12 years ago, a little over a decade. And I've come to realize that everything that I've done up until now has impacted me drastically. Maybe I'm not where I want to be yet, but knowing that the things that I was able to accumulate over time, that has helped me develop who I am now. It has helped me develop the mindset I have. It has helped me to be able to open my mind to a lot of bigger things, better things, be able to not be so small in a big world. Being able to be open-minded to listen to new theories, listen to new ideas. And one thing I always heard as a young age is that we have two ears and one mouth for one reason. And that is, we should listen twice as much as we speak. But at the same time, a lot of times we don't do that. And at a young age, when I was sporadic, when I was all over the place, with my fitness, being out of weight, being just a wreck, in my early 20s, in my mid 20s, being in that crisis, I realized that it was time for a change. And that was when I said that for things to change, I needed to change. Because I realized that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So what I actually ended up doing was I ended up listening to things that can change my mind, learning to reprogram my mind, learning to do certain things in my life that I would normally never did. Because if I wanted to create a path on my own and not follow the masses, I had to do something different. I couldn't follow everybody's logic. I couldn't follow everything that people wanted to do. So for order for me to be able to construct the mindset that I wanted to have, to learn how to reprogram my mind, I had to be able to be different. And at a young age, I realized being different was tough because I realized that as you separate yourself from the masses, it becomes a more lonely path. Until you have the right mindset, until you have the ability to attract the right people into your life, you will continue to stray a lonely path. But you have to stay the course because of my life journey, the life goals that you have, and the things that you want to achieve in life. So what I ended up doing was I ended up getting my fitness in check, getting my mind in check, and basically reprogramming my entire life. Because what I realized is that I needed to change and I needed to develop myself to be the person that is able to attract the things that I want in life. So if you listen this far into the video and you want to encounter one thing, one little tip, is that if you want to attract money, if you want to attract people, if you want to attract the ladies, you have to be able to develop yourself, create value for yourself, and learn to attract the attention that you want by becoming the person that you want to become. So in order for you to do that, you must do this first. So if you like this video and you like these opinionated but real, raw footage of just speaking like this, give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.